go see what's out there. Another silly anecdote that I had from high school, I really wanted to be a veterinarian too at one point, until I did this like Veterinarians Explorer Club in high school. And the the vet we had there was very honest about kind of what to expect. He's like, be prepared to kill 50% of your patients. And everyone's like, oh, I want to play with puppies. Well, that's not the truth of veterinary medicine. So get the experience, go talk to doctors. Do you like your job? What's the hardest part? Because you may find out that you don't like it. And the last thing you want to do is invest 4 to 7 years of education post undergrad in something that you're not going to like. Okay. So I would say talk to a current professional, learn about the different aspects of it. There's lots of different specialties now, and even new ones, like you can just be a dental radiologist, just taking radiographs or even cone beam computed tomography some of the newer technologies that are out there, or dental anesthetists anesthesiologists, where you don't really practice dentistry, but you'll be licensed to do IV sedation and inhalational and things like that. So that's, another path you can take. So I would just say explore all the aspects first. So that's good. Shadowing's fine. I think I understand it can be a little boring for people if they're just kind of watching and not really participating. But ask if you can get your hands dirty too. Maybe learn to practice pouring up a mold or taking an impression. I usually try to get students when they come over to my office. I've got like a little fake plastic tooth, and I have them, use a handpiece on it and feel what it's like to instrument. Here's what a syringe is. I also show them how to like maybe do a suture, like on a rubber glove or something, how to learn, so little things like that, ask, hey, how do you do that? Can you show me? Most people would be more than happy to share those experiences. But, obviously do well. I think most dental schools look for balance. Okay. If you got the biology blinders on and that's all you do and you don't do anything else, yeah, you can be the most book smart person in the world, but there's more to dentistry. There's more art involved with it than people think. So you got to be able to, have that good hand-eye coordination. You got to have people skills. You got to be able to relate to people, because it's not everyone's favorite place to be. So you got to be prepared for that. So there's a lot of, different aspects, I would say, that dental schools look for. As far as, the academics, that's something I would just, your counselors can guide you on that. The DAT is pretty heavily weighted, at least for dental school. So, take a practice test, take 10 practice tests. It's, the more you do it, the better you'll do. Time yourself taking a practice test. Get into that mindset of kind of, when the actual day comes, you're comfortable, you know what to expect. I was lucky. I did really well. I mean, my grades weren't fantastic coming out of UVA. I'll be honest. I was barely a 3 even. But I had the lab experience, which actually helped me having a job after, for a year. That actually helped. And I knocked the DAT out of the park because I didn't have other things to worry about. So I had a lot of free time, after my job. So I tended to study a lot more there. So I don't think, in my experience, I didn't lose anything just taking a year or 2 off. That's okay. Figure out what you want to do. Believe me, you got the rest of your life ahead of you. 22 is not old by any stretch. I finished my Endo residency at oh gosh, now I gotta think of it. So I was 34. So yeah, you can still do it and still have a long and very fulfilling career.